All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we're going to do a deep dive into something pretty cool. We're heading into the Cosmino realm.
Cosmino realm, yeah.
This,
It's a fascinating place.
it is. It is. This is that,
Kind of a cultural movement.
yeah, cultural movement that we've been seeing. It's been growing out of Chicago.
Yep.
And we are going to focus on clothing today.
Clothing, yeah. Specifically, their approach to color.
Right. And by the end of this, you'll either
Be ready to...
be ready to just like rock the Cosmino realm look yourself.
Oh, so
Or at least be like, ah, man,
have some serious style envy.
I got to get me some of that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more than just like looking good, right?
Yeah.
This is like identity and belonging.
Mm-hmm. It's all wrapped up in color.
Okay, so let's unpack this a little bit.
Let's do it.
So our sources talk about Plaincolty.
Plaincolty, yes.
And so Plaincolty it's kind of their version of color blocking.
It is, yeah.
I mean, that's the best way to describe it, right?
I think so.
Where it's about combining plain colors
Right.
for a unified look. And they always have at least two different colors for the top and bottom.
Yes.
But I'm guessing, like, it's not just random, right?
Not at all, no.
Like, their rules.
Absolutely. They have a whole system
Cool.
with different combinations,
Right.
each with its own specific meaning and purpose.
Okay.
They call these combinations colties.
Colties, okay.
Yeah.
So, for instance, we have something called Simi-Colty,
Simi-Colty, uh-huh.
which is where you use similar colors.
Right.
Like pink, violet, and purple.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that about, like, expressing harmony?
You're getting close.
Okay.
It's really about showing connection,
Okay.
a smooth transition. If you think about it, those colors, they're right next to each other on the color wheel.
Oh, that's true.
So it's not just about the colors themselves, but maybe about life stages or different ideas that are connected.
Wow, okay. That is deeper than I was thinking.
Yeah.
Then you have Akin-Colty,
Akin-Colty, right?
which is where you use shades of the same color.
Exactly.
So that would be like rockin', like navy blue with azure and cyan.
Beautiful combination.
Right.
Oh.
Is that about unity?
It could be seen that way, definitely. It emphasizes a core identity, but with those subtle variations.
Okay.
You know, so maybe it's about celebrating individuality within a group.
Yeah, okay.
And visually, it's just striking. You get that gradient effect
Right.
that really draws the eye.
Okay, I'm starting to get now why this is.
More than just clothes.
Yeah, it's more than just fashion.
Right.
All right, so then we have Contra-Colty.
Contra-Colty.
And this is where we're using complementary colors,
Yes.
like red and green or yellow and blue.
Bold choices.
This has got to be about standing out, making a statement, right?
It definitely grabs your attention.
Yeah.
But think about what complementary colors are. They're opposites, so you get a strong contrast, but they also balance each other out.
Yeah.
So maybe it's about expressing opposing forces or even inner conflict.
Okay, wow, there's so much to think about with this.
There is.
So then we've got Sign-Colty,
Sign-Colty, right?
and that's where they use colors to symbolize themes like flags or nature,
Mm-hmm.
which seems pretty straightforward. But is there more to it?
Well, think of it as the most direct form of visual communication.
Okay.
Like a shared language. Imagine someone wearing a Sign-Colty outfit inspired by a forest, right?
Okay.
You might see greens, browns, maybe a touch of blue for a stream.
Yeah.
It tells a whole story without a single word.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And then we have Free-Colty,
Free-Colty.
where basically any color goes.
Anything goes.
So is that just like rebelling against the system?
It certainly embraces individuality
Okay.
and self-expression, but remember, even in chaos, there's often some underlying order.
Okay.
So maybe it's about celebrating the diversity of the Cosmino realm itself,
Right.
all those different viewpoints and styles.
And then finally we have Idie-Colty,
Idie-Colty, yes.
and that's where you wear all one color.
Head to toe.
Is that about like being super focused,
It could be
like laser sharp?
maybe representing dedication to a single idea
Oh,
or
yep.
purpose, or it could also be about stripping away all those distractions.
No, right.
Finding inner peace and simplicity.
Yeah.
The meaning can be quite personal with Idie-Colty.
Wow. Okay. So this Plaincolty, this is like worn every day.
Every day, yeah.
Not just for special occasions, like they're.
like their Cosmosol Fest or whatever.
Yeah. It's like a constant visual conversation they're having.
Exactly. It's woven into the fabric of their lives.
So that's Plaincolty.
Plaincolty,
But then we also have
Rough-Colty,
Rough-Colty.
which we could think of as Plaincolty's
Yeah.
edgy sibling, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So Rough-Colty, it still uses color blocking, but
and it uses rough textures, yeah.
or colors that aren't what you would think of as like
Plain.
right. So this is where we're talking about tie-dye, batik, denim. We're even talking about knitted garments.
Knitted, crocheted, yeah.
Our sources even say that they
intentionally roughen up fabrics.
to get that look.
It's all about texture.
So before we go any further with Free-Colty, you mentioned earlier, Cosmicom prints.
Right.
And these can be
incorporated into both. Plaincolty and Free-Colty.
What are those?
Yes. So, Cosmicom prints, they're symbolic prints.
Okay.
Almost like visual metaphors
Okay.
that are layered onto the color combinations.
Okay.
And they add another level of meaning.
Okay.
It's like a secret code.
Okay.
Within the already very symbolic clothing.
That is definitely
All of it.
worthy of its own deep dive.
Oh, absolutely.
At some point.
Yeah, yeah.
But tell me, is Free-Colty more for certain occasions?
It seems to be particularly popular during festivals.
Okay.
Maybe it's a way to express a more, how do you say, celebratory energy?
Okay.
Free-spirited, like a visual representation of letting loose.
So connecting all of this back to like the urban roots of the Cosmino realm, do you think that maybe these systems, the Plaincolty and the Free-Colty, were a way for people to express identity in a big city?
That's a great point, yeah.
Like almost.
Because in a dense, diverse environment like a big city, visual cues become really important for communication and belonging.
Right. It's like...
So yeah, it's a way to signal who you are.
Wearing your heart on your sleeve. Rather, your beliefs and affiliations on your outfit.
Yeah, without saying a word.
This has been like mind-blowing.
It's fascinating stuff.
Who knew there was so much depth to something as simple as color?
Right. But the Cosmino realm reminds us that there's always more than meets the eye.
Here's a final thought for you.
Okay.
If color is this central to their fashion, what about other aspects of their culture?
Oh, that's interesting.
Architecture, food, music. Could their whole worldview be shaped by this deep connection to visual expression? That's something to ponder.
Something to think about.
And that is our deep dive into the Cosmino realm.
The Cosmino realm.
Keep exploring, and you'll discover that the world is full of fascinating cultural expression.
Absolutely.
Just waiting to be uncovered.
I agree.
Until next time.
See you then.